What's poppin' T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with a new Shots of Sunset review. Okay, so I had you guys vote on whether or not you wanted me to continue to do Marriage Boot Camp or Shots of Sunset reviews. Unfortunately, Marriage Boot Camp won, but I'm really enjoying this season of Shots of Sunset. So I decided that I'm going to continue to do reviews on Shots of Sunset, but it won't be every week. It'll probably just be sporadically here and there on really good episodes because I can't guarantee and I don't want to tell you guys that I'm going to do them every week and then I don't. You all know that I'm working on my next project, my next book, which takes up a lot of my time. Plus, I'm filming 6 shows already a week, so I can't overwhelm myself with doing both. So I'm gonna, like I said, try to give you Shahs of Sunset reviews here and there to finish out the season. I had to do a review, however, on last night's episode because it was just fantastic. I'm sorry, I'm sick. That's why I've been gone this week. I'm feeling a little bit better, so I wanted to get this video out. So on last night's episode, let's talk about Mike and his fears of being in this relationship with old girl and being a future stepfather to her kids and everything. I just want Mike to get to a point in his life where he mans the fuck up and grows the fuck up. Like, you are 40 some years old, bruh. Like, when are you gonna wake the fuck up and man the fuck up, like, and stop acting like a child? Him and old girl are still together. They were together at Gonessa's baby shower, which was beautiful, by the way. She's naming her son Elijah, which is a cute name. Mike was there and his girlfriend. Destiny was at the baby shower, Reza and Adam, and old girl that used to be on the show. Whoa, I'm drawing a blank. You know who I'm talking about, skinny girl with the big hair or whatever, the lashes or whatever, the lash company. She was there and her husband were there. Asa was not there, of course. MJ was not there. So Nema wasn't there. It seems to me that they are beefing with Nema. Before last night's episode aired, Gonessa had posted, let me see if she still has it up. Well, she took them down. But she took it. Her and Reza and Destiny had put a picture up yesterday, and her and Reza had little fake chiclet teeth in their mouth, and they were making fun of Nema. And she also put up these subliminal messages. She put up a quote that said, "People fuck you over and then expect you to still take their feelings into consideration." Then she captioned it, "Some people will always play the victim role no matter what negativity they do onto others. Who knows someone like this?" And then Reza responded and said, "Delusional mofos." And then she posted, "If I blocked you and you're still reading this, get help." And then she said, "I posted certain things only to prove one thing, and so I have. Hashtag stage 5 clinger." So they were posting that picture, I guess, to prove that, I guess Nema was watching her page or whatever. But it don't seem like they fuck with Nema no more, based off what he did on last night's episode. But we'll get into that in a minute. But like I said, with Mike and his girlfriend, hopefully he steps up to the plate and marries this girl and, just man's up. I just need him to grow the fuck up. Now on to Destiny and Sara. Well, first of all, we found out last night that Sara is one of R. Kelly's ex-girlfriends. They dated for 3 years. She said he was controlling. She said that, but she did place boundaries with him that pretty much saved her life. She said what really made her see that this wasn't going to work out was he told her to come to the studio with him, but told her if she wasn't going to be cool about what she saw, then don't come. So she came and she saw it was a whole bunch of women there, and then she noticed that these other women were women that he was also fucking. And so she was like mortified by this or whatever, and I guess that's what made them break up. And I was like, child, what in the fuck? So my thing was, you so worried about your sister fucking your brother, girl. You got bigger things to be worried about, because she was subpoenaed by the courts or whatever for information on her and Robert. They want to know, has she ever seen him do any, stuff with underage girls and stuff like that? And she said she had never seen anything like that. And I was like, girl, you got bigger fish to be worried about than whether or not your brother and Destiny are fucking. I found it very weird that she was so upset by this. I'm like, do you want to fuck your brother? Like, she was just going overboard. Her and Destiny met up. She was rude to Destiny right off the rip. I understand that she doesn't like Destiny based off of their first encounter where Destiny was rude to her, but I just also feel like you doing teen too much. Like, it's kind of borderline weird how involved you are in your brother's life. And she was also coming across like she doesn't feel like Destiny is good enough for her brother. And I'm like, girl, look at your brother. He looked like the Backstreet Boys 20 years ago with their blonde hair and that scruffy beard. Like, your brother look a mess. Like, sis, stop. But yeah, she was just basically like, no, you're not going to continue to mess with my brother and this, and that. And Destiny was like, girl, you can't tell us what the hell we going to do. We grown. And then the fact that she basically felt like Destiny needed to come to her and ask her permission to fuck her brother. Like, excuse you? If you going to have a problem with anybody, it should be your brother that fuck your friends, not the other way around. Destiny doesn't owe you anything. Y'all not best friends. Y'all not girlfriends. Hell, y'all just people that film together on a damn reality show. What she do with her vagina and what your brother do with his dick ain't got shit to do with you, ma'am. Like, you doing grade A too much. Like, I needed Sara to have several fucking seats and to get a fucking life and go eat a sandwich. So that was that. Now on to the big kaboom. Nema decided to involve himself in the Reza and MJ situation. So he met up with MJ and asked her, did she do it? Was she the one that told Destiny and the alley dude to bring up Adam being overly sexual with people and him cheating and this, and that? She denies it. I don't believe shit that come out of MJ mouth. You can tell by her answers, her look on her face, she's guilty. She's guilty, she's guilty, she's guilty, she's guilty, she's guilty. What she didn't expect was for things to go as far as they did. She didn't expect it, but she's guilty and she's never going to admit that she did it, but she did it. So he told her, well, how about you come with me to Sara's pool party? So she decides to go. However, Nema did not tell the other castmates that he would be bringing her. So it was pretty much like an ambush, like, boom, here it is. So you know how these filming situations go. So as soon as MJ walked in, Reza knew the shit was about to hit the fan and the shit was about to go down. The confrontation was about to happen, but he did not want it. He was not ready for it. I felt like Nema was coming from a good place with trying to help them squash whatever this was, because they do have a 30-year friendship. However, he shouldn't have just brought her without letting Reza and Adam know, and had the confrontation go down as it was. Gonessa, as soon as she saw her, was like, I'm out of here, because she don't fuck with MJ anyway. She didn't want to be around her, and I don't blame her, because she is pregnant and she didn't want to be in that type of environment with somebody like MJ, because MJ is a very toxic person and MJ is a very cruel, fucked up person. Her and Reza, let's not get it twisted. And to me, Reza is just getting his just due back, but it's the snake that's biting him just comes from his best friend. That's the fucked up part about it. But at first, Reza didn't want to talk to her. He decided to leave, and Mike and them was begging him just to talk to her. So he goes down there to talk to her. But by the time he makes it down there, she's already going at it with Destiny, telling Destiny that she never told Allie to confront Reza. She denied everything, and Destiny was like, the fuck? Like, how you denying all of this? So they going back and forth, and so Reza walks up, and as soon as he walks up, Mercedes is just like, walk away, get away from me, get away from me. And I was like, well, didn't you come there to talk to him? Like, I was confused by her reaction towards him. Right off the rip, she was being just rude to him, like, get away from me, get away from me. He was like, you didn't want to talk? So she was like, get out of my face, get the fuck out of my face. And she was calling him a bitch. And then she threw the drink on him, told him to continue to go to bathhouses, and him and Adam continued to cheat on each other, and this, and that. So I saw on social media, everybody was such an uproar about Reza's response to her. Reza's response to her after she called him a bitch several times, Said him and Adam been cheating on each other. Told him to continue to go to bathhouse and I guess swing. Threw the drink on him. His response to her was, "If you supposed to been dying in the hospital, why don't you go home to your baby? What are you doing here?" And then he was like, "You had 10 fucking abortions. That's why your uterus is exploding." Everybody was mad about what he said he was so disgusting for saying what he said. Was it a low blow? Hell yes. But you cannot get mad at somebody about how they end the fight. You started it, he ended it. I think it's because it came out of a man's mouth that it was so fucked up. But if it was two females, it still would have been fucked up. But I don't think people would have been going in as hard. But like I said, you can't throw the first stone and then get mad at how the motherfucker's thrown back at you. When we arguing. Ain't shit off limits. That woman had disrespected him in the worst way, throwing a drink on him, calling him a bitch, this, and that, and he hadn't even done anything to her at that point. She started it, he finished it, and she couldn't say shit. Was what he said fucked up? Hell yeah. But hey, when we arguing, we fighting, and the gloves is off, bitch, hey, ain't shit left off the motherfucking table. Ain't nothing off motherfucking limits. Adam had even said to her, fuck you, and why don't you go home to your son, this and that. And then Mike came down there, hey, don't talk to a woman like that. Don't talk to a woman like that. And I was like, yeah, I understand the whole thing of don't talk to a woman like that. But this is different when it's two best friends that's going at it with one another. This is family. This ain't just about don't talk to a woman like that. Reza wasn't gonna hit her or nothing like that. Hell, because anybody else would have knocked that wig off her goddamn head when she threw that drink on him. He still stood there, and I was surprised by that because I would have slapped the shit out of MJ. It was unfortunate to see how everything played out, but once again, I don't think Reza was wrong for the way that he responded. I simply don't. Not in my community. When we arguing, bitch, we arguing. And I can't believe the bitch had 10 fucking abortions. I was like, well, shit, now it does make sense of why shit went the way that it did. Like, that was fucked up. Like, goddamn, MJ, shit. But you see, he shut her the fuck up. Do I think that their friendship will ever be able to be salvaged? Yes, I think they can come back from this. They can come back from this. Time heals all wounds. They have 30 years of friendship. They obviously miss each other. They was missing each other throughout the episode, but they just need a breather for one another. And then they both need to stop being messy. Two messy ass motherfuckers are going to eventually turn on each other. And hopefully this will teach them both a lesson, to be honest with you, to stop being so goddamn messy. Because both of them are some goddamn ratchet snakes, child, and they done bit each other. So let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode of Shahs of Sunset. It was good as hell to me, child. It was good. Let's talk down below. Do you think Reza was wrong? Do you think he went too far? Do you think MJ was wrong? Whose side are you on, if any side? I ain't on nobody's side, but I just feel like they both said what they said, and this is the outcome, goddammit. But I do feel like MJ started the shit, and you can't get mad at how the fuck he finished it. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.